Hi everyone, I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic messages. I wanted to just take a sneak peek at our year of 2024. So here's how this video is going to work. I'm going to be diving into all of the 12 signs of the zodiac, taking a look at a few cards for each sign. What I recommend that you guys do is that, especially if you know this stuff, that you check for your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. If you're not sure what all of those signs are, you can look that up on pretty much any astrology website. As long as you know your birthplace, birth time, all the things, you should be able to get that information. Sometimes it's listed, your rising sign is listed as your ascendant sign. So if you're feeling confused about that, that is where you will find it. But we're going to be diving in to the signs. I just am wanting to take a sneak peek at some things that we need to know for the year of 2024. What are going to be some major themes? So I'm going to be pulling one tarot card and two of my Moonology cards, just because I'm really feeling this deck a lot lately. Let me know how you guys are doing. The first sign that we're going to be looking at is Aries. So let's take a look at Aries. We're going to start with Aries. We're going to go right down through the zodiac, and then I will put this up on my YouTube with the chapters so that you know exactly where to look, and it makes this video really easy to use. But say hi if you guys are watching live. Okay, so dropping cards everywhere. Hold on, let me grab my card. So I always say that whatever happens in the reading is part of the reading. So Aries, what is feeling like you're fumbling your way through? What feels like it's falling apart for you? Because we certainly have here an interesting energy. We have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Queen of Swords. So in 2024, and I feel like we have this build up into that now, there's this need to get really crystal clear on what you need to let go of. Now with the Ten of Swords, this isn't just something that you've been considering getting rid of, letting go of, moving on from. This is something that has been sitting there for a long time. Something that you have thought, oh, you know, I really need to move on from that. I really need to let that go. I need to walk away from that. Something like that. Something that is dead, done, over with, and really needs to be cleared. This is further clarified by the Queen of Swords, which is the queen of clearing, the queen of communication, the queen of saying what needs to be said and doing what needs to be done in order to create the kind of life that she wants, where she can be her most powerful self. Now she does that with kindness, but also very strong boundaries. Okay, so something that you're going to be called to release fully, and this might be a big focus here in your year of 2024. Now the next card that we have here is the Howl at the Moon card, the Process Your Feelings card, right? So I feel like there's going to be some indication in the feelings as to what this is that you are needing to work and move past, right? This specifically might be connected because we do have two sword cards with thoughts and thinking, right? So when we're talking about what am I over with, what do I need to let go of, what do I need to release, maybe it is a specific mindset, a specific way of thinking. And so recognizing where you have emotions popping up, feelings popping up for you, and letting those feelings, letting those emotions tell you what you need to know. You know, if you are responding to a person and you recognize that every time that I walk away from this person, I feel terrible, then that tells you a lot about what you need to know. Or if you recognize that every single time that you're walking away from a situation, you're feeling very triggered, you're feeling very upset, or very uncomfortable, that's going to tell you some things. So just letting those feelings be your guide. Things that are aligned for you, things that are meant to be in your life, are going to feel aligned and like they belong in your life. So let yourself be led away from what no longer serves you and moving into what does. And the next card that we have here is the avoid drama card. So this really works perfectly with all of this, right? I think that you're going to be recognizing where uncomfortable emotions are being stirred up. And it's not that we don't ever want to feel emotion. Of course we do. And I think that we want to allow and honor the emotion to flow through us rather than fighting it. That can be a really powerful tool for mastering ourselves and feeling like we are in charge rather than the emotions being in charge, but also that awareness of what am I engaging in that just makes me feel kind of yuck, that makes me feel negative, that makes me feel like I'm in fear. So paying attention to all of that, and I think that there's going to be some work to be done around that for you, Aries, here in 2024. Now we're going to take a look at Taurus. Call out your signs for me. What's your sun, moon, and rising here? I'm doing this live on my Facebook to start. We'll put this up on my YouTube after. If you guys are watching this on my YouTube, make sure you follow my Facebook. I like to do my lives over there. This is where all my people are. Oops. Man, maybe it's not you, Aries, that's bubbly. Maybe it's me. All right, there's that one. How are you guys doing today? I feel like this is an interesting energy. Oh my gosh. I feel very fumbly. I feel, I don't know. I don't have the words to explain it. I was saying in my weekly that I kind of feel like this energy of, it's hard to put your finger on it, but you just feel something. And this is really a lot happening in our energy fields, a lot of things that are shifting in our energy fields. Some cards for Taurus. Give me a clarifier for this one, please. The Taurus cards are being a little stubborn. How about that, huh? We Tauruses have been known to be a little bit stubborn. Ooh, okay, that makes total sense. Okay. I am a Taurus sun, Libra moon, Pisces rising. What are you guys? Tell me what you are. Okay, so the first card that we have here is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. So as a Taurus, I'm absolutely loving this energy because there has been for a long time, Taurus has been going through a lot for the past few years and been doing a lot of work. We all have been, but I feel a lot going on, especially with the astrology and all of those eclipses in our sign. So there's been a lot of work to do. And I think a big part of that work has been doing work around this feeling of lack and feeling unsupported by the universe, by our higher power, and feeling maybe left out in some ways, feeling this can be a left out in the cold kind of energy, or feeling unseen. And we have this clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, which is really, really beautiful, because I love that we're moving out of this Five of Pentacles energy. This is suggesting to me we're moving out of that Five of Pentacles, very fear-based energy, and we're stepping into this Ten of Pentacles energy, which is stability, it's happiness. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. It is a very beautiful card, especially for a Taurus who can be more materially focused, right? It's our material needs being met, but also just our needs being met overall, feeling happy and stable and supported. And like things are more reliable. I think we've been, as a Taurus, on more of a roller coaster ride. And I think that we're moving out of that lack-based energy and just feeling incredibly abundant and supported by the universe as we step into 2024. The next card that we have here is the Moon Maybe card, the intuition card. Okay, so I think that the key to connecting with this abundance, this stability, all of these things is to allow our intuition to lead the way, to let that be our guide as we go. I think that there are a lot of things that still are in this energy where it's like I can feel it coming in, but I haven't seen the evidence of it coming in just yet, and I'm wanting for that to happen. I think that as we continue to follow our intuition, it is going to lead us in the direction of this 10 of Pentacles energy and allow for all of the things that we're calling into our experience, because we have a lot of magic here. We have this enchanted card as well. So I think that this is going to be a beautiful year for Taurus, feeling really enchanted, feeling really magical, maybe even feeling really enchanted with our lives. So I like that a lot. Any other Tauruses out there? We will move into Gemini next. I just saw the Tower card, Gemini, at the bottom of the deck, so maybe that applies for you. Significant changes and shifts. We'll see if that comes out again as we're shuffling these cards. But that is a powerful change, sometimes a challenging change. But let's see what comes out. Ooh, okay, so definitely change for Gemini. Definitely a lot of shifts. I will talk about the cards that I pulled once I get to them. So fumbly today. Make sure you guys say hi if you're watching. Ooh, okay. Got it. Okay, there's that. I'm going to pull 2 of these moon cards. So for those of you who are just joining, I'm going through all 12 signs. I want to invite you. These cards are a little indecisive, by the way, Gemini. So maybe you're feeling indecisive a little bit as you're entering 2024. I want to invite you to check out your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign. We're going to be going through all 12. It's so funny when you like say stuff and then you see it show up in the cards. But that's how it works, right? This world is really magical, and these messages are always wanting to come through for us. We're never alone here. We're always supported. Let me know too if you guys like these videos. I've been trying to do a little bit more of these. I think that they're fun. Okay, beautiful. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising for the year of 2024. We're just taking a little sneak peek at 2024 and the energy coming in. So remember I said that I was seeing that Tower card. We didn't pull the Tower card, but I was talking about the way that that leads to change. And another one of my powerful change cards is this Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's been some kind of struggle, some kind of hurt that you are finding your way through. There's a real healing that's been happening for Gemini energy. And as we continue to move forward, this is really allowing for a positive and powerful shift in your life. The Wheel of Fortune is a beautiful energy. It's all about feeling like your luck is changing for the better, feeling really supported. So I think that this is going to feel like a much better year for you compared to 2023. And I think that you're going to find yourself, before you know it, feeling much more healed and like you're moving past some of these struggles and some of these challenges that you've been trying to work through. I'm just hearing put one foot in front of the other and just keep going. So I think that this is going to be important as you move through. But I laughed when I pulled the next card because I pulled the Changes card, which would also be very connected with that Tower energy, right? I was saying with the Tower energy, expect some changes coming in. I think it's going to be a year of change. I think that it's going to be really helpful for you to let yourself just go with the flow and let these changes come in and guide you as you navigate your year. I think if you just kind of let yourself be led here, that is going to really serve you well. And to not try to fight the changes. I do get a little bit of, with this Wheel of Fortune, there's a fixed energy with the Wheel of Fortune, right? So that can be a little bit of stubbornness. This can be a little bit of not wanting to allow for change, but this is saying don't fight the changes, let the changes come in. This is going to usher you into some really powerful things if you don't fight it, but you're also going to recognize how supported you are. I think that that's definitely a theme. I've seen that already with all the signs, is just this feeling of being supported, really genuinely to the depths of you feeling supported by God, by the universe. We have the synchronicity card, right? So I would say to you through the year, Gemini, watching for things that feel very synchronistic, right? Things that feel like it was set up for you, where you're like, wow, that's a happy little surprise. That's pretty cool. And just noticing the ways that the universe is orchestrating things in your favor, paying attention to that, that's going to be a really powerful thing to allow as you're navigating this year. And I would say, if you're not fighting the energy and where it's trying to lead you through these changes, and just kind of allowing the synchronicities to happen and watching for signs, synchronicities showing up in your experience, just reminding you of how supported you are going to have a really phenomenal year, Gemini. Okay. Next up, we have Cancer. So what does Cancer need to know as a sneak peek for their 2024? Anybody out there that's watching a Cancer? I see you guys commenting a little bit, saying hello. Let me know your sun, moon, rising. So we're pulling, oh. Cards keep trying to jump out and then go back in. Are you feeling a little bit indecisive in this energy, Cancer? Maybe you'll be feeling some indecision as we are in 2024. By the way, if you guys want private readings, you want readings that are just for you, I do have some of those left. I'm doing 2024 readings. I have that posted on my Facebook. I'll put the link in my YouTube as well. And this is like just for you. You'll get yourself on my list, and I'll be working on them throughout the month of December, getting those out to you by the time we get into 2024. Sorry, I can't do more than one thing at once. Getting those out to you by the time we get to 2024, and you get a totally personal reading for you. It's an email reading, so I record it. I do a voice recording. I send you a picture of your cards. That's going to be a better way to connect with more personalized messages for you. Let's see here. This is for Cancer. Wow, I think that these are really similar to the cards that we pulled for Cancer when I was talking about how to successfully navigate the end of year 2023. If you guys haven't checked that reading out, I have that up as well. So Cancer, we have the Three of Wands clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So there is a seeking of stability. There is a process of getting aware of what you're willing to engage your energy into and what you're not willing to engage your energy into, right? You're really wanting to invest very deeply in some things that matter a lot to you. And so we only have so much time and energy. So it's going to be really important to do an assessment of your values and take a look at what aligns for me still, what doesn't. What do I truly want to be investing myself into? Now, I do see with this Three of Wands, there's going to be, this feels less like things coming to you and more like you going to it in some way. So there may be some kind of a willingness to step out into something new, something different, a different experience, right? There's this call to get out there and have experiences this year, to get out there and, I think there might be with that Queen of Pentacles, a big focus on your work and the things that you're working on. And I do get a sense that it's going to be important to not be distracted this year with things that aren't helpful to you. So letting yourself assess that and decide what you need to clear out, what you need to release. The next card that we have, speaking of that, is boundaries, right? Where do I need to set boundaries? Where do I need to let people know that this doesn't work for me? Or where do I need to set boundaries with my time, with my schedule, with what, again, I'm willing to put my time and my energy into? I think that there's a lot of success here for you, Cancer, this year, especially when it comes to work and money, but it's going to require you to be focused on things and to set those boundaries as you feel called. You'll know the way so that you can set yourself up for that. And part of that is going to require you to change your tune. There are changes that need to come in, and it's going to be important for you to allow those changes to come in. It's going to be important for you to do something in a way that's different from the way that you have been doing that. Or sometimes with that change your tune card, I also get this awareness of what is the signal that I'm putting out to the world? You know, how are people receiving me? How are people responding to this energy? And this isn't about you or, you know, if like you're feeling people aren't responding to you in a way that you want them to respond to you. This is really about just like making some little tweaks in terms of you showing up in a way that feels more authentic and more connected to who you actually are, rather than needing to show up in a way that you think people want from you. Because it's almost like I get this message that you think people want you to show up one way, but really people just want you to show up as yourself. And there has been a disconnect from that. So in 2024, there's this call for you to show up in your most authentic way and to focus on the things that you authentically feel connected to and want to be focusing on. So that is Cancer. Let's see. Let me say hello. Hi, Echo. Hi, Rena. Rena, are you a Cancer? Lynette, hi. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Thanks, guys, for saying hi. Make sure you say hi if you're watching. Okay, so this card is jumping out before we even dive in for Leo. Very bold cards for the bold Leo. That's one to flip, okay. Okay, and then we're gonna pull from the moon cards. Anybody out there a Leo? I'm seeing that stay in your integrity or card when I'm splitting the deck. So there may be some kind of a message about that. We'll see. Okay, so this is going to be a year for you, Leo, to work with the universe. So what I mean by that is you may not have a lot of concrete evidence that things are going to be okay, that things are working out, but if you can just listen to and honor your intuition and watch for signs, you're going to be led. It is this lesson, this development in your faith muscles, in trusting in your higher power to lead you and guide you. So let's take a look at the tarot cards that I pulled. So I pulled the 8 of Cups. That one jumped right out of the deck, clarified by the Lovers card. And when I had that laid down, it was this person was walking in the direction of the Lovers card. 8 of Cups is very typically an energy of somebody who is in a situation, whether it's a relationship or a job or a circumstance in their life that feels okay, right? It may be kind of meh. It feels okay. It doesn't feel necessarily bad always, but it feels okay, but it just isn't quite hitting. It just isn't quite it. And I think that here in 2024, that is going to become more and more clear. And now the story of the Eight of Cups is this person who chooses to walk away from something that's just okay and to move in the direction of something that's better. But here's the thing is that you're moving in a direction of something that isn't solidified yet, something that you aren't seeing with your eyes. You're seeing it with your heart, you're seeing it with your soul, you're feeling it. You have an awareness of that. You are heading in the direction. Now with this Lovers card, this may be heading in the direction of a relationship that aligns more for you, right? Seeking out somebody who's going to be a better balance for you. But this doesn't have to just be love. This can be finding that beautiful balance for yourself that you're looking for, that work that aligns for you in a way that old stuff hasn't aligned, or a relationship, whether that's romantic or a friendship or a business partnership, any kind of a friendship, whatever, that connects more for you. That's just, I feel like you're very different, Leo, than where you were even at the beginning of 2023. And so there's this call to find different where you're feeling called to find different. That doesn't mean you have to go through your life and clear everything out, right? But you'll know what this is. You'll feel that call. And there is a leap of faith with that because, again, this hasn't been solidified. This isn't, you're not going from one thing to another, you know? And I'm not saying that you have to, like, for example, leave your job without having something else lined up, right? But you might start that process of applying for different things and beginning to move that along so that you are beginning to start this journey from a place of faith. I hope that makes sense. The next card that we have here is the Maybe Moon card. This is the intuition card. So honoring that intuitive feeling, that is going to be your guide. That is going to be the lead here for you this year. And it's going to be really important to listen to that. Now, the voice of intuition is not quite as loud as the voice of fear typically. So it is a challenge sometimes to honor where your soul, where your intuition is leading you, but choosing to honor that anyway and let it lead you right into really beautiful things. But you don't have to just listen to yourself within. You can look without with this Follow the Signs card. Okay, so the Follow the Signs card is talking about paying attention to the signs, the synchronicities that are showing up for you. They are going to help to show you the way, whether that's repeating numbers, those are angel numbers, signs that your angels are with you, whether that's animals crossing your path, whether it's just something that somebody says that really connects for you, but paying attention to the world around you. There's so many messages, there's so much guidance available to us as we pay attention to the world around us. You'll get a different feeling. When something is a sign, there's a very specific feeling that comes with it. So that is for Leo. What do we have next? We have Virgo. Anybody of Virgo out there? I have a lot of you guys live today. Make sure you guys say hi. It's nice to see so many people live. All right, so this is for a sneak peek at 2024 for Virgo. And again, if you guys are looking for a more in-depth personalized tarot reading, I do have a link up on my page. I still have some of those left, not a ton of those, but I do have some of those left that I'll be working on for an email reading that's just for you, that is more detailed, that will highlight that. Hi, Susan, you're a Cancer. I did Cancer of a couple readings ago. So you can go back. I'm encouraging people to look for their sun, their moon, and their rising, though. If you know that. Not everybody knows those. Okay, Virgo. Okay. Aquarius. All right, we will get that closer toward the end. I'm just going in following the order of the zodiac, so that'll be second to last here. We are on Virgo. Libra will be up next. Like I said, I will have this up on, that's weird, okay. I will have this up on my YouTube later with the chapters so that you can just go right to the sections that you want to. Okay, hi Lynette, you are a Virgo, okay. This is for you. Thank you guys for sticking around, waiting on your signs. I appreciate it. That doesn't feel like the right card. Let's see. Let me shuffle it one more time. And if it comes up, I don't know. Sometimes I just get a feeling when I pull a card and it doesn't feel right. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, that one feels right. It was the honor your feelings card, so it's not that that's not a message for you, but it didn't feel like the primary focus, okay? So we have the World card clarified by the Hanged Man in reverse. So definitely bringing a cycle to a close in 2024. And I really feel like, Virgo, maybe early on in 2024, we're seeing this come to a close. You've been learning some lessons. You've been allowing some changes. Not saying it's been comfortable, because it definitely doesn't feel comfortable. But what it has offered for you is the gift of understanding. You're seeing the world from different perspectives. You're seeing yourself from different perspectives. And so a lot of times this World card for me, this is the end of the tarot journey. And a lot of times I see this as like a good job sticker from the universe, allowing yourself to navigate these more challenging energies. And so as you have, I feel like specifically it's like allowing changes. I think that you're still going to be allowing some change as you're stepping into 2024. But I also feel like you're going to be closing that cycle out and stepping into this energy of coming out of this Hanged Man energy, right? So, maybe feeling like things are starting to move forward again, but again, you're moving forward with a different approach, a different perspective, seeing things differently. Now, you are going to kind of be moving in and out of action, because I pulled the Do Nothing card, but it came out sideways. And so I really wanted to honor that, because that felt right. So Do Nothing sideways says to me that sometimes you're going to just want to let yourself go with the flow and be led, which sometimes is a little bit tougher for Virgo energy. And then there are going to be times when you're going to want to take inspired action. So kind of paying attention to where you feel called to take action, and where the message from the universe is very much to take a step back and just let things develop as they're going to. And maybe that's part of what you've learned. Maybe that's part of the closing out of the cycle. As you close that cycle out, you have learned how to navigate that a little bit more, rather than trying to control it or force it or tell God how to do his job, you know, that kind of stuff. You have learned how to flow with it a little bit more, but also to take those actions where you need to take those actions. The next card that we have here is the Seek Healing card. So I do feel like it's been tricky at times for Virgo energy, right? Or that there is some kind of healing that's still needed, that you're going to still be working on. I do feel like there's been a lot of change, a lot of transition, and there's this call to just make sure that you are focused on healing. But I also I'm getting kind of this Star card energy with this. So it is feeling like you're emerging from some circumstances in your life better than you ever were before, is what it feels like. And that you are reconnecting with your light, you are shining brighter than ever. So if you're starting off 2024 still in that healing energy, know that what we're doing is bringing out your light. We're releasing the layers of this healing and bringing out your light. So let yourself focus on that healing, but also know that it's bringing you into a really beautiful energy of feeling seen, feeling celebrated, shining your light, just being ready to move into some better things. So I think that 2023 was a lot more challenging for you than 2024 will be, is what it feels like. Let's take a look at Libra. Come on, Libra, give me something here. Okay. Okay, Libra, so money looks good for you in 2024. I will show you the cards. Let me just pull a couple of these moon cards as well. This is from my Yasmin Boland's Moonology deck. I like this deck. I have, anybody else have like a little bit of a tarot and oracle card addiction? I do, and I try to not order too many of those because, I mean, like, we don't want to have too much stuff, right? But I do subscribe to now the Hay House subscription box, so you get cards 4 times a year, and that came with that. I just like the decks that we get with that. Actually, this cute little Light Seers deck came with it too last time. How many tarot and oracle decks do you guys have? Anybody know? Ooh, I like this energy for Libra. I'm a Libra moon, so I'm excited for myself. All right, so let's take a look. So we have the King of Pentacles, and this is clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. So like I said, money looks phenomenal for you. Resources look phenomenal. I think you're going to feel supported. I would guess that maybe there's some kind of feeling unsupported or feeling like, is money ever going to come together for me? Are things going to be okay? Or is my business going to be successful? Or am I going to feel supported here in this world? Like, this doesn't necessarily have to be money. But like, essentially, the King of Pentacles, I always say the King of Pentacles has that Midas touch, right? So whatever he's putting his energy into, whatever he's focusing himself into, that is going to have a big payoff, a big reward with that. And this is just further clarified for me with the 10 of Pentacles. There's such a stability with this energy. If you are a Libra and you're thinking about starting a business or taking your business to the next level, this is definitely a great year in 2024 for you to lean into that, because this is such a beautiful, abundant, supported energy. So I definitely would lean into that. Lisa's saying that she loves the Light Seer deck, that it's amazing. Yeah, it's actually one of my favorites. I'll show you guys the front. It's one of my favorite decks. I want to get like the regular size because I only have the mini deck, and it's just really, really cute. But it's a beautiful deck. So that's what like these mini cards are from. Lisa says she has 30-ish decks, but she slowed down. Yeah, I have had to slow down too, because there's only so much room, you know? Who wants a bunch of stuff everywhere? So the next card that we have is the celebration card. So Libra, get celebrating, right? I think this year is going to feel like a celebration. I think there's been a lot. It feels like you've had to dig deep and work hard for some things in 2023, 2022. And this is really saying, you know what, now you get to explore or enjoy the fruits of your labor a little bit more. You get to celebrate life, and there is this call for you to celebrate life, right? To not there's a little bit of this energy. I'm hearing the word rut, right? Like you felt like you're in a rut, and now in 2024, if you choose it, if you allow it, you're moving out of this rut. You're getting back to life, coming back to a little bit more of a routine that that allows for you to celebrate life more, enjoy life more, those types of things. So I like this a lot for you guys. I also am really pulled to the music notes here in this. So music might be important in some way for the year of 2024 for Libra. Maybe some type of money-making opportunities in connection with music, or just using music to balance yourself out a little bit or to have fun. This is kind of a get back out there energy and living life again energy. The next card that we have here for Libra is the Moon Memories card. This is the past card. So, and we see here like a window into the past. So this feels like actually a really positive energy. I think that there's this awareness of everything that I've experienced leading up to this point has brought me to this point, has brought me to where I am. And I do think that you're going to have these moments throughout 2024 where you're like, wow, that's why that happened. That's why I had to go through that. That's why I had this challenge, that kind of stuff. So, just allowing yourself to look back with a fondness, with even a gratitude, dare I say, even for the challenges, because I think that that is going to serve you really well. But I think that you're going to be in that energy anyway, where there's this appreciation from that. You might also be revisiting ideas from the past in some way, right? Maybe some ideas that you set to the side that you haven't quite jumped on yet, or haven't felt ready to move forward with. I do feel like now we're starting to move forward with that here for you, Libra. Echo is saying, have you done Gemini? Yes, Echo. Gemini would have been the third one that I did. Watch for your sun, moon, rising if you know those. But that would have been the third one that I did. I will, so if you want to go back to earlier in the video, or if you want to check this out when I get it up on YouTube, I'll have it up on the chapters. So you can go right to the signs. You'll be able to click on it and see your messages more easily. So now we are going to do Scorpio. Thanks, Echo. That's such a great name, by the way. Let's see. Woo! Does that one want to come out? Let's see. We'll keep shuffling. You know what this is? The shuffling has been so funny through this whole reading, but we are definitely in that Mercury retrograde pre-shadow. I had trouble even going live in the first place. So Mercury retrograde creates issues sometimes with communication. And I don't know, I'm always kind of a fumbly person. A little bit clumsy, but Mercury retrograde definitely adds to that for sure. I fell up my stairs earlier today. That is not an uncommon occurrence in my life. There we are. Okay. Echo, do you know your sun, moon, or your moon and rising signs as well? Oh, good. Echo says that they just joined my membership group. Yeah, welcome to the membership. It's my favorite thing. I am very proud of that. I think that there's so much good information up there. I've had a lot of new members join lately. I'm so thankful for you guys, and I'm excited for you to check it all out. Definitely, if you are in the membership or if you're new to the membership, check out the energy sessions. Those are my favorite part of that, because what they do, they're built like a guided meditation, but they're infused with energy. I do a full energy session with them. So you basically get to kick back, relax. I talk a little bit about what's going on with the energy, but it's built to, for example, with the monthly energy session, built to give you what you need to balance your energy field, to clear your energy field, to receive the downloads that you're needing to receive throughout the month of whatever the current month is. So in this month, obviously December. And so it's a way to keep your energy field in check and to navigate it. And then I always do one for the full moons too, because we all know those can be an intense time. Let's see. One more for Scorpio. Whoop, there we go. Okay. Kind of a fiery energy here, Scorpio. I'm just feeling that. So what are you feeling passionate about? What are you feeling excited about? There's this call to move. We have this 3 of Wands clarified by the World card. I'm feeling specifically for Scorpio energy, a call to get out there and have some new experiences. Maybe you're thinking about travel. If you've been thinking about this, this is your validation to set that up. This might be a year that you do more travel than you ever have, or thinking about getting out to the world in some way. Maybe you've, I'm feeling for some of you actually, like maybe there's like a connection with somebody in a different part of the world. And so there's, or you know, in a different state. It doesn't have to be like that dramatic, but you know, somebody who lives away a little bit, and there's more travel that is that's happening more for that. But you're being called to be open to that. Scorpio can be a fixed sign, or is a fixed sign, so Scorpio can sometimes not be as open to that. I think that it's important to be open. I think that it's important to explore. This is a year of adventure for you. This is a year of exploration, and there's this call to get out there, but you're going to want to make sure also that you are balancing yourself out, because we also have this Moonstruck card, this Take a Breath card. But it's interesting because I just feel like the image on this card, she looks like she is celebrating and having a great time. So while this is saying take a break, and for me, taking a break would be spending time alone and just spending time in my own energy, I don't feel this for you so much at all. This is more like have more fun this year. This is going to be a year of fun and adventure. If you choose it, you have to choose it, but definitely choosing to do that, that is going to give you the break that your soul has been seeking. Hi, Sheila. Nice to see you on here. So the next card that we have here is the Avoid Drama card. And again, this is for Scorpio, for those of you that are just tuning in. So avoiding drama, like I said, there's a lot of like fiery energy here. So I feel like specifically this is going to be about you keeping you in check and not letting yourself get sucked into drama. And we're all going to be triggered. We all have our stuff that triggers us, right? But to be mindful about the way that we respond to the triggers that are showing up. I think if you can lead more into the adventure and the fun, that is going to be a great year for you, Scorpio. All right. Sorry, I'm coughing on camera, guys. All right. So what do we? Sagittarius is next. Whoop. Okay. I have 2 little twin boys in there, Sagittarius. Their birthday is coming up. In fact, I have a little birthday celebration for them this weekend. That's too many cards. Just give me one, please. I keep getting like these huge chunks of cards here. So what that says to me is you've got a lot coming up this year. Maybe more, bigger than expected. Yeah, Sheila, Virgo was done. No, not these ones. Okay. Okay, Virgo was done a little while ago. Let's see, for Sagittarius. If you guys like the cards and you want to watch them, sorry, I'm reading comments. If you want to learn them, I am offering a course starting in January too. Very nice. Okay. All right. So this is for Sagittarius. Very straightforward message to me here with this. 3 of Cups clarified by the 2 of Swords. So there's this call to focus on moving out of your head and into your life, having more fun, having more celebrations, letting this year be a year that you are celebrating and enjoying life. I feel like Sagittarius does this very well, but maybe recently there's been a lot of things that you've been worried about. It feels a little bit like this back and forth energy, like a battle with yourself in some ways. So leaning into letting that more light-filled part of yourself take over and decide that it's time to make life fun again. It's time to enjoy life again. It's time to get back out there and spend time with friends and the people that you care about, the people that light you up. That is going to lead to a really beautiful year. But this looks like the year that you shift out of your head as much, where you're not so focused on this back and forth battle in your mind, and you are focused on enjoying yourself more. A lot to celebrate. We have this abundance card, right? So I think a lot of blessings coming in for you here, Sagittarius, feeling like money is flowing, opportunities are flowing, just feeling like you have so much to be grateful for, feeling really blessed as you're navigating your 2024. And then the last card that we have here is the ring around the moon card. This is the protection card. So I think that you also are going to feel protected, and that there is a message in here that you are protected. I think that you might start to notice that, almost like maybe there's some kind of an indication that you're supported, you're helped. I see this theme coming up again and again and again in all of these readings. So for everybody, I think that there's going to be this energy of feeling really supported here in this year, especially as we lean into our trust and our faith in our higher power. But feeling protected, there may even be a situation where you're like, I don't know how I got out of that, or I don't know how that worked out so nicely, but somebody from the other side was helping me. And it's very much that energy that I'm feeling here with that. And know that that's the case. Know that that's true, and that you are supported, and that you can call on these beautiful energies of the light from beyond the veil to help protect you, help support you as you navigate this life. That's the whole point. They're here to help and support us and guide us. Let's take a look at the next sign. So we're going to go to Capricorn. Oh, you're going to like this energy, Capricorn. You're going to like it. Cards are jumping out. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this looks great. Okay. Capricorn. Love it. I mean, fulfillment, happiness, joy. We have the 9 of Pentacles clarified by the 9 of Cups. So you might have repeating 9 showing up a lot for you. This is like truly fulfilled energy, just feeling like some things have really developed, some things have come to completion, that you're heading in the right direction, right? I think that you've been doing a lot of work, you've been laying down a lot of foundations, and it's like now we're taking things to the next level where we're starting to really see the money coming in, the movement in the direction of your goals, progress happening, feeling like wishes are coming true, feeling like I just feel you like feeling like you're treasuring your life. I keep hearing that word treasuring your life. It might be a great time too for you to invest in some way financially. It also might be an investment of self, right? Like you're thinking about giving more of yourself in some way, maybe in a way that has felt scary or intimidating to you. And now there is this call to give a little bit more. I'm getting that energy here with that. So if that feels good, if that feels right, I would definitely go for it. I think that that will be very rewarding for you. The next card that we have is the Accept Responsibilities card. Now, this is very clearly this image of, this is the moon's reflection card, right? And we see here this person who is being reflected. I would say that here in 2024, take a look at when things are showing up in your experience. What is this mirroring for me? What is this showing me that I need to understand about what I still need to heal within myself? What I need to understand about myself so that I can work on it. I think that you're going to get a lot of this mirroring energy that's going to be really helpful for you in terms of allowing for more of a level up as we continue into 2025. The next card that we have here, speaking of that, is the transformation card, the moon magic card. I think a lot of magic, a lot of transformation, a lot of growth. I think there's a lot of work on yourself, but it doesn't feel tedious. It just kind of feels like you've been working on yourself so nicely for so long that you're just in a flow with it. And now we're building upon that and we're starting to see, wow, I have really transformed. I am really transforming. I continue to level up in my life. And through that, life feels a lot more magical. I feel a lot more magical and I feel so supported here in this world. So that is for Capricorn. Next up, we have Aquarius. Let's see. Oop, okay. Aquarius. It. I think this is, so I've been working on these individual 2024 readings. Again, that link will be up if you're just joining us, where you can purchase those. I do have some left. I don't have that many left, but I do have some, and that's going to be it for the rest of the year because I've been doing a lot of them and I can only do so many. I only have so much energy and time. But if you would like one, definitely purchase via the link on my Facebook, or I'll have a link here for my YouTube as well. Why was I mentioning that? Oh, because I've been doing a lot of these 2024 readings and overall looks like a great year for us as a collective. Much lighter than some of these other years that we've been experiencing. So we are on Aquarius now. So I like this. This is a nice energy. This is funny. I keep saying we feel really supported by the universe and we have this support card. So I think you're going to feel supported by the universe, by God, whatever you call that, maybe both. But I also think you're going to feel supported by people. I'm almost wondering if there's been a feeling of not feeling supported or wanting to feel more supported or wanting to call in like-minded individuals who really get you, who really understand you, and are a source of positive support for you in your life. So if that's you, I see that coming in for you in 2024. Definitely a lot of positive energy because we have the Two of Wands clarified by the Magician. So really magical energy. I've been talking about how the year of 2024 for me is this energy of alchemy, right? So we're going to take all the challenges, all the difficulties that we've been through, and we're going to alchemize that into something really incredible. We're going to use it and turn it into something really magical. And I get very much this energy here. So as you are alchemizing your year, as you are focusing on what you want to create, and I think there's been some kind of a level up with that where you're just feeling or will be feeling really powerful and ready to become a powerful co-creator here in your world. So definitely I would focus a lot on that manifestation of what you want to create, being really intentional in putting your intentions out there, in calling in the things that you want versus the things that you don't want, that kind of stuff, the Magician. But there's also this energy of being ready to step into something different, because the Two of Wands is a leaving your comfort zone, right? And you're kind of in this energy for a little while where it's like this decision, because it is scary. It is overwhelming because you're leaving something that feels very comfortable and known and following this call to have a different experience, which isn't always the easiest thing to do. But there's a message here about being ready, right? So this Magician card is all about being ready, and that you really have developed all of the wisdom, all of the knowledge, all of the tools that you need in order to step into whatever this next thing is for you. So trusting in that and knowing that you're going to be supported as you move along that journey. The next card that we have here is the Moon Rising, the Truth card. Yeah, the moon shining a light on something, on a truth. I think that this is your truth. I think that this is a year that you really tune into what is my truth, what am I feeling led to do, how am I feeling led to spend my time, my energy, who am I feeling led to connect with, that kind of stuff, following that inner wisdom, that inner truth, and letting that be your guide. I think that that is going to be so important as you navigate this year, and it's going to be showing you the things that you are, what direction you're going to be heading in, and where we are leaving behind a comfort zone and stepping into uncharted territory for sure. So I like that a lot for you, Aquarius. I think it's going to be a stretch, but I think it'll be really good. All right, let's go to Pisces. Let's see what we have for Pisces. I'm a Pisces rising, so I always like to see what comes through for this. We have for Pisces. Ooh, okay, there we go. We will honor that because that's not too many. Woo. Pick that up off the floor. Okay. Very, hold on, I'm just trying to connect with the message because I'm just connecting this way. Communication is going to be important. Expression is going to be important. Communication or expression that's led by the intuition. So if you're feeling called to speak up, speak your truth, express yourself, that's going to be important. That's coming through here. Definitely for your 2024. But I think that your 2024 overall feels good. We have the Six of Wands, which is all about victory, right? But this isn't just any victory. This is victory after a battle, right? So what have you guys had going on? My goodness. Victory after battle, or being seen, being valued, feeling celebrated, right? Maybe like you just have kind of felt like you're blending in, or people aren't appreciating your efforts, or people aren't appreciating what you're doing, and all of a sudden in 2024 that starts to shift, and you start to be seen. If you're in any kind of, or if you're on any kind of a public platform or something like that, you might start to get more appreciation, or you might start to be seen for your efforts at work, that kind of stuff. We do have with that the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Hanged Man. So I think with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse, things have felt very stuck, very slow, especially combined with this Hanged Man energy, which is a Pisces card, by the way. So it has felt like it's felt like you've been kind of taking some time to just tune in with yourself and listen to yourself, maybe for an extended period of time. In a lot of ways, maybe it's felt like a long time, but I do think that you're going to be moving into an energy of having a deeper understanding because you did honor that time. And I think that the wait, that's I guess the energy that I'm feeling is the wait will be worth it. And it looks like the wait comes to a close in 2024, which I like a lot. So as things expand for you, you're called to stay in your integrity. I think that there's going to be some opportunities coming your way, some things showing up, and some of that will be very aligned for you. Some of that will make you feel like, I don't know if that quite makes me feel good, or I don't know if that quite is what's best for me. So staying in your integrity, doing what aligns with your values. You're certainly not going to want to allow someone else to lead you into doing something that doesn't align in 2024 or ever. So staying in that integrity and making sure that you're operating from a place of integrity, that is going to serve you very, very well in 2024. And the next card that we have here is the Moonflower card, is the Take a Risk card. So again, it feels like we're kind of moving out of that stuck energy and shifting into a willingness to take more risks, to move forward with things, to take some steps in a different direction, because it does feel like Pisces energy has taken a sharp turn in some ways, and will be taking a sharp turn in 2024. You might even surprise yourself with what you're feeling called to do, what you're feeling called to say, the changes that you're feeling called to make. Let your intuition lead you. Honor that integrity within yourself. That's going to lead you every step of the way. But I see a lot of success for you, and I see this movement out of this more challenging energy as you tune into your soul and you let it guide you. All right, those are your messages, guys. So make sure you tune in and check them out. If you missed some of those, check out messages for your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Watch all three, and that's going to give you a more personalized sneak peek at your year of 2024. Thank you guys so much. If you guys are watching this on my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate the support. Please hit that like button. All of the above just helps my videos to connect with the people that need to connect with these videos, and that's really important. If you want to catch me live and you're watching this on my YouTube, make sure you hit that link. I put everything down in the description box below, and that'll show you all of the things, including my Facebook, so that you can follow that and catch me live if that's your thing, if that's something that you want to do as well. All right, thank you guys. Take care. I will see you soon with another video.